All right, the top story of 5 Live this evening is about Operation Sindoor, but the politics around it. It's a political controversy while putting out a united forum, united face to the global stage. Operation Sindoor's envoy to the USA, even though he's an opposition leader, but Shashi Tharoor has not only, of course, praised India's strikes, but appears to have praised Prime Minister Modi as well, calling the Operation Sindoor a bold and symbolic move never attempted before. Sources have revealed that this has led to, while a lot of praise, appreciation, viral moments for the Congress MP, but his party, Congress, is not too happy with what's turning out to be what appears to be Shashi Tharoor's praise of Prime Minister Modi. In fact, they have said this appears to be chamchagiri of PM Modi. Tharoor said the operation sent a clear message to the world that the sindoor that was wiped off from the grieving women's foreheads has been avenged with the blood of the terrorists. Observers say that this is in many ways similar to what Prime Minister Modi had also said, Sindoor ka badla humne le liya. Leading the charge against Shashi Tharoor is Congress leader Udit Raj, one of the first to have responded and said, super spokesman of the BJP is now Shashi Tharoor. He's saying he's going overboard and he's targeting the Congress party by saying that the BJP did so great.
Our Prime Minister has made it very clear. Operation Sindoor was necessary because these terrorists came and wiped the sindoor off the foreheads of 26 women by depriving them of their husbands and their married lives. In fact, there were some women who cried out, the terrorists, kill me too. And they said, no, go back, tell what happened to you. We heard their cries, and India decided that the color of the sindoor, that vermilion color on the forehead of our women, will also match the color of the blood of the killers, the perpetrators, the attackers.
सौगंध मुझे इस मिट्टी की, मैं देश नहीं मिटने दूंगा। मैं देशवासियों से कहता हूं, जो सिंदूर मिटाने निकले थे, उन्हें मिट्टी में मिलाया है। जो हिंदुस्तान का लहू बहाते थे, आज कतरे कतरे का हिसाब चुकाया है।
So, of course, remember at this juncture, the Congress party believes that he's being critical of the grand old party, the party from which he's the member of parliament, and going overboard when it comes to praising the Prime Minister of the country. Shashi Tharoor, remember, has been one of the most articulate voices, especially in the United States of America and Guyana and other countries as well. But here's what has happened. I want to tell you how this has led to, perhaps at this juncture, what he had said. In the recent times as well, the Congress MP has been quite vocal about his support and praise for Prime Minister Modi's initiative. So it's not the first time that he's appreciated the government or the incumbent Prime Minister, and different instances on your screens as well about how this has happened. Let's listen into one.
I'm still wiping the egg off my face because I was the one person in the parliamentary debate who actually criticized the Indian position at the time, back in February 22, on the well-worn grounds that Espen will understand, because he and I talked about all this in my UN days, that there was a violation of the UN Charter, that there had been a violation of the principle of the inviolability of borders, of the sovereignty of a member state, namely Ukraine, and we had always stood for the inadmissibility of the use of force to settle international disputes. And all of those principles, I said, had been violated by one party, and we should have condemned it. Well, a couple of years later, 3 years later, it does look like I'm the one with egg on my face, because clearly the policy has meant that India has actually a prime minister who can hug both the president of Ukraine and the president of Moscow 2 weeks apart and be accepted in both places.
So a short while ago, I had this exclusive conversation with Congress leader Udit Raj. Why is he angry? And it appears that Congress leaders like Pawan Khera, who's a national spokesperson, is sharing the view, reposting what Udit Raj has said. Here's what Udit Raj said to India today Why is he upset? Why is he calling Shashi Tharoor the super spokesman of the BJP?
So how can he say that it never happened, that Indian government or Indian army never crossed LOC or international border before that? This is a factually incorrect, very, very much incorrect, and for that he should be rewarded either as a spokesperson, super spokesperson of BJP, or before he lands in India, he should be declared as a foreign minister. See, in a way that he is denigrating Congress.
So again, the question, is it just Udit Raj or are other leaders as much sharing this sentiment of Shashi Tharoor? And why I say that this is now more out in the open. Congress top brass, and I want to take you through some of the previous instances as well, where the top leadership believed that although the party nominated him, and twice in fact as chairperson of parliamentary committees, but his praise for even CPM in Kerala, from which he's a member of parliament, and Prime Minister Modi and the government on foreign policy is seen as crossing lines. Remember, Congress has been as much in a tussle with the left government and of course the BJP government. Then remember, a late entrant though, Tharoor's bid for Kerala Congress chief, the speculation that he wants to become at least Kerala Congress chief, that didn't happen, and that led to ruffled feathers as well. But then when he was appointed as the All India Professional Congress head, that there wasn't much impact is what sources in the Congress party believed. And then amid all of this came in his praise, his articulate support, whether often for Prime Minister Modi or the Modi government or even the left parties, and that perhaps is sending out feelers. Is he not getting his due in the Congress party? Is he looking out? Does the Congress want him out? Will that happen, or will this rift come to an end?